Why isn't the Senate Intel Committee looking into the fake news networks in our country to see why so much of our news is just made up fake? Trump wrote on Twitter Thursday morning. Rex Tillerson never threatened to resign. This is fake news put out by NBC News. Low news and reporting standards. No verification from me, he added. The president was referring to a pair of the events from Wednesday, a NBC News report saying Secretary of State Rex Tillerson considered resigning, and a press conference by the leaders of the Senate Intelligence Committee discussing Russian efforts to influence the election. Burr said during the statement that the committee would continue to investigate any potential collusion between Russia and the Trump campaign. This statement and reports from intelligence agencies run counter to the president's stance that no one knows if Russia had anything to do with the 2016 election. Warner is a co-sponsor of legislation that would require digital platforms to disclose more information about any entities that purchase political ads on their networks. If you see an ad on a social media site, Americans should know whether the source of that ad was a foreign entity, said Warner, and if you see something trending, you should know whether that trending is generated by real individuals or bots or falsely identified accounts. Trump was also angry about the NBC News report from Wednesday morning that Tillerson had called him a moron and thought about quitting the position earlier this year. Tillerson gave a statement after the report circulated refuting the idea that he had ever considered quitting and complimenting the intelligence of Trump, but declined to elaborate on whether or not he had insulted the president. NBC News later reported that Tillerson had actually called Trump a effing moron, while CNN confirmed the moron comment with their sources. The State Department issued a clarification later Wednesday saying that Tillerson hadn't called the president a moron and that he doesn't use that kind of language. One potential barrier to Trump's request of legislators investigating and regulating the press is the First Amendment, which explicitly states, Congress shall make no law prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press.